Okay, so back at Bernie's garage, we have our wastegate finally showed up. We actually have two of them, but I only have one in the garage right now. So we've been looking at putting them in this this turbo 90-degree elbow. So we already marked them, so we're hoping to locate them around there, because we still got to have room to put an alternator belt here, and we still got to have room for the charge pipe, you know. Then we have to come over and up to the intake, but I should be okay. So we got that one marked there, and we have this one marked right here. So thing is, it looks like I'm going to use a 1 3/4 hole saw. This is 1 3/4 stainless steel that I had off of another piece of exhaust here. So we cut them pretty short, so it fits in there nice. Weld it to the flange in there, and we'll cut a hole through there, and we'll weld them in right there. So we're going to take it apart, and hopefully this will actually cut it. If not, we'll probably use a step bit and just use a carbide burr and just keep on digging it out. But we're going to try the hole saw right now and see how it works. Lay down the drill press so we can get our half level. So, all right, well, we'll try it out and see how it goes. Okay, so we got it mounted in the drill press, called a piece of board, and a big pair of channel locks on one side to hold her in place. So it works okay. We already drilled one. Hole saw worked. You can see inside there, and we have it just tacked on there. So the hole saw works pretty good. I guess it's stainless steel elbows. It's not as hard as what I thought. So drill the other one, then tacked up, and then we have another look. And there we have the wastegate for the passenger side, and the wastegate, well, I guess it's the elbow for the driver side. So we got the flanges all drilled. They're all tacked on right now, and it's just getting finished welded. So we'll weld them up and see how it looks. Okay, so we got the two turbo bends back from the welder, and he tigged it in very nice. And as you can see down inside, you recommend I clean up some of the metal inside, deburr where it was welded. So that's the one that we have that hasn't been done. I'll just add this one here, and this one looks actually pretty good there now. I got them deburred, and but a nice job. He just to be curious, he said that where I had them tacked, as you can see here, and I had them just so I could bring off the hinge so they wouldn't move. He said that's probably the first place that is going to start to rust. So it just goes to show you, I guess, if you had it all TIG welded before, I guess he uses some stainless steel rod, it wouldn't. It's not going to rust. But that's the first part that's going to corrode. Is there and there. But I don't think it's going to be any trouble. But if you want it to all look pretty and stay looking that way, obviously TIG welding, I guess he uses stainless rod. I guess is the way to do it. But like I said, I didn't have it here, so I tacked it with what I had, and it would have held fine. But when you do it that way and you weld it all the way around, the weld is obviously going to rust and corrode the whole way around. Probably not overnight, but it will do it. So we're going to clean the other one up downside here. You see it there with the light there. But yeah, we're going to clean him up inside again. We're going to put the wastegates back on the top and install it on the engine, and see how it looks. Okay, so here we go. We have the wastegates all mounted on both sides, as you can see there. Still haven't figured out if the wastegate dump is going to go just down to the ground or back into the muffler or out through a part of the fender. I don't know anybody that's running them into the open air, so I have no idea how loud it's going to be. especially where the car is actually running an exhaust system into it. This one here is, you see, I'm going to have to reroute the power steering line down here. Get that out of the way, because that's we can turn it, but it's probably easier to keep the wastegate where it is and just bend the line a little bit around it. So that's the wastegate's mounted. So I guess the next part of it is going to be take the engine out and go through the engine, as making up the dump pipes for the wastegate. I can do that when the engine's in it and when it's running, and see if I like it. If I find it too loud, I can run it back into the exhaust pipe, or just leave it as it is under the car. So until next video, this is Bernie, and we'll see you later.